All right, everyone, welcome to another deep dive. And today we're going to be taking a look at car insurance.
Ooh, excited.
Specifically for young drivers in the UK navigating those sometimes pretty tricky roads.
Yes, indeed.
Now, I know what you're thinking, car insurance.
Not exactly.
The most riveting topic.
A page turner.
But stick with us because we're going to try and make it fun. We're going deep into an article that I found from My Insurance Advice UK.
Okay.
Really to make this whole thing way less intimidating and help you guys find the best deals.
That's the goal.
And avoid emptying your wallet every single month.
Especially as a young driver, it could be very expensive.
Yeah, absolutely. So let's kick things off with probably the biggest question on everyone's mind. Why is car insurance such a budget killer?
Why?
Especially for those of us who are, let's say,
Young, sprightly.
Young and fresh behind the wheel.
Fresh-faced.
We're not exactly rolling in dough yet.
No, we're not.
So why is it so expensive?
Well, the article points to three key reasons. The first one being a lack of experience.
Okay.
Insurers love data.
Yeah.
And when you're new to the driving scene, they don't have a lot to go on.
Right.
So that lack of track record makes them see you as a bit of a gamble, shall we say.
Yeah.
So they hike up those premiums to offset that perceived risk.
So it's like being a rookie in a video game. You haven't leveled up your driving skills yet.
You've got to get the XP.
So the game, or in this case, the insurance company, throws a bunch of extra challenges your way.
Exactly like that.
Yeah, I like that analogy.
Yeah, like that.
Okay, so lack of experience, that's one.
And then adding on to that, the cold hard statistics are that young drivers,
oh no,
particularly those under 25, are more likely to be involved in accidents.
Right. Okay, so I can see how that would make insurers a little bit nervous.
Just a tad.
But hey, shouldn't safe driving habits kind of counteract that?
Absolutely.
If we can demonstrate that we are good drivers,
yes,
shouldn't that be reflected in the premiums?
100%.
We'll get into those strategies a bit later.
Yeah, for sure.
But yeah, I can see how that statistic makes them a little bit nervous.
Definitely.
What's the third reason then?
The third reason is the type of car that you're driving.
Okay.
Think sporty high-performance models.
Huh.
The kind that make your heart race,
Yeah.
but also send those insurance premiums soaring.
So like champagne taste on a beer budget situation.
It is. It really is.
Yeah, you want those flashy rides, but
yeah,
maybe not quite yet.
Not just yet.
Yeah. Okay, so why those cars though?
Because they tend to be more expensive to repair or replace.
Right.
They're attractive to thieves, unfortunately.
Okay.
And some of it, let's be honest,
yeah,
they're associated with, well,
a little bit more.
Spirited driving.
Spirited driving.
So
yeah,
all of that adds up
to
higher insurance costs.
Okay, so a combination of inexperience,
yes,
statistical risk, and the allure of a head-turning vehicle.
Sadly.
Okay, so before we dive into all the money-saving tips, because we're going to get to those, I promise.
We will.
Let's break down the types of car insurance available in the UK. What are our options?
Okay, so the article outlines three main types of coverage you'll come across in the UK. The first one is third-party insurance, which is the legal minimum you need to drive on UK roads.
Right.
It covers damage you might cause to someone else's car or property in an accident.
So it's like a safety net for everyone else, but not necessarily for your own car.
Exactly that.
Right.
Okay. It is the most budget-friendly option.
Okay.
But it does leave you financially exposed if you're at fault in an accident.
Okay.
You'd be responsible for covering your own repairs.
Right.
Which could be very expensive.
Yeah, especially if you're driving a brand new car or a new-ish car.
Especially.
That sounds risky.
Yeah.
Especially for someone just starting out.
Yeah.
What if we bump up the coverage a bit? What's next?
Okay, so moving up the ladder, we have third-party fire and theft.
Okay.
As the name suggests.
Yeah.
It adds cover for damage to your car caused by fire or theft.
Okay, so it's like third party.
Yeah.
Plus a bit of extra peace of mind.
Yeah.
If your car goes up in flames.
Or gets stolen.
Or gets stolen.
Yeah.
Okay, but what if we want the full shebang?
Okay.
What if we want the ultimate protection?
The big one.
The insurance equivalent of a suit of armor.
You're talking about comprehensive.
Yes, comprehensive.
This is the most extensive cover you can get.
Okay.
It includes everything in third-party fire and theft.
Right.
Plus, it covers damage to your own vehicle, even if you're at fault in an accident.
So the premium option for
this is protection.
Premium protection.
That's the one.
But I bet it comes with a price tag to match.
It does come with a slightly higher price tag, but
yeah,
you get what you pay for.
Okay, so we've got the lay of the land.
We do.
We know our options.
Yes.
Now let's get to the good stuff.
The good stuff.
The strategies for shrinking those premiums.
Yes.
And keeping more cash in our pockets. Okay, so we've laid the groundwork. We've explored our options. And now it's time to get down to brass tacks.
Yes.
Unlock that treasure chest of money-saving tips and tricks.
Let's do it.
What's the first gem that the article offers up?
Okay, so the first strategy is all about making smart choices right from the start.
Okay.
Choosing a car that's, well, let's say insurance friendly.
Okay, so those souped-up sports cars with all the bells and whistles might have to wait a little while?
Well, not necessarily. It's more about understanding how car characteristics impact insurance premiums.
Okay.
So opting for a car with a smaller engine,
right,
fewer fancy features, and a solid safety record can really lower those insurance costs.
So it's not just about the cool factor.
Not just about the cool factor.
It's about choosing a ride that's both stylish and sensible.
Absolutely.
But what about those of us who already have a car?
Yes.
Are we stuck with sky-high premiums?
Not at all. There are still plenty of levers you can pull to bring those costs down.
Okay, good.
The article suggests adjusting your excess, which is the amount you agree to pay out of pocket if you make a claim.
So the higher the excess, the lower the monthly premiums.
That's the trade-off.
Sounds like a tempting deal.
It can be, but it's crucial to find that sweet spot.
Okay.
Don't set it so high that you can't afford to pay it if you do need to make a claim.
Right.
It's all about striking that balance between potential savings and your financial capacity.
So it's a calculated risk.
It is.
Lower premiums now, but potentially higher costs later if something happens.
Exactly.
Okay, makes sense. What other strategies does the article highlight?
This is an interesting one. Adding an experienced driver to your policy.
Okay.
So this could be a parent, a guardian, someone with a proven track record of safe driving.
Right.
It signals to insurers that you have someone looking out for you, someone to provide guidance.
Yeah.
And hopefully keep those fender benders at bay.
So it's like having a driving mentor in your corner, vouching for your skills and responsibility. But hold on, what if my parents have a, shall we say, colorful driving history?
Ah, good question.
Would that backfire and actually increase my premiums?
That's a great question, and it highlights the importance of considering all angles.
Okay.
Adding a driver with a less than stellar record could actually work against you.
Right.
So assess the potential impact before making any changes.
Do your research, people.
Exactly.
Okay, careful consideration is key. Don't want any surprise premium hikes.
Definitely not.
All right, what else does the article suggest?
Now, this next one might be a bit controversial, but it's worth exploring.
Ooh, I like a bit of controversy.
Have you ever heard of black box insurance, also known as telematics insurance?
Is that the one where they track your every move like a little spy in your car?
You're on the right track.
I've heard whispers about this.
Yes, they install a device in your car that monitors your driving habits.
Okay.
It tracks things like your speed, braking, acceleration, even the times you drive.
Whoa.
Big Brother is watching.
Sounds a little bit intense. Yeah. Is it worth sacrificing some privacy for potentially lower premiums?
That's where it gets interesting.
Okay.
On the surface, it might seem like an invasion of privacy.
Yeah.
But for young drivers, especially those confident in their safe driving habits,
right,
it can be a game changer.
Okay.
It allows you to prove to the insurance company that you're a responsible driver.
Right.
Which can lead to significantly lower premiums.
So it's like having a personal driving coach in your car.
Yes.
Analyzing your every move and rewarding you for good behavior.
Exactly.
Okay, I can see the appeal in that, especially since young drivers are kind of stereotyped as reckless.
Often unfairly.
Exactly. So this is our chance to break free from those generalizations.
Exactly.
And prove that we are actually good drivers.
Yeah.
But I'm guessing there's a but?
There is a but.
Okay.
Some providers might penalize you for driving late at night or in certain areas.
Right.
Even if you're doing everything by the book.
Okay.
So do your research.
Yeah.
Understand the specific policies before opting for black box insurance.
Okay, so knowledge is power.
It really is.
Weigh the potential benefits against those privacy implications.
Yes.
And choose a provider that aligns with our driving habits and comfort levels.
100%.
What other money-saving strategies does the article offer up?
Okay, so for those of you who don't drive very often, perhaps you're students.
Right.
You rely on public transport. The article highlights pay-per-mile insurance.
Okay.
It's exactly what it sounds like. You pay for the miles that you drive.
So it's like a pay-as-you-go phone plan, but for your car.
Exactly.
Okay, I can see how that would be a fair system for some people.
It is. It's gaining popularity as people rethink their car usage.
Right.
Now let's talk about the holy grail of car insurance discounts.
Ooh, yes.
The no-claims bonus.
The reward for being a responsible, accident-free driver.
Exactly.
I bet this is a big one for saving those precious pounds.
It is a powerful incentive for safe driving.
Okay.
For every year you drive without making a claim, you build up this bonus.
Yeah.
Which can lead to substantial discounts on your premiums.
Love that safer roads, lighter wallet.
It's a win-win.
Win-win, absolutely. What happens if we have to make a claim?
Okay.
Does that mean our no claims bonus goes up in smoke?
That's a valid concern.
Right.
And the impact of a claim on your no claims bonus can vary.
Right.
Depending on your insurer and policy.
Okay.
Some insurers offer something called protected no claims bonus.
Okay.
Which means you can make a certain number of claims without losing your discount.
Oh, right.
So explore these options. Factor them into your decision.
Okay, so do your homework.
Yes.
Choose an insurer that offers some flexibility.
Definitely.
In those kind of unfortunate situations.
Yes.
What other hidden gems does the article reveal?
Here's a simple but often overlooked tip. Pay your insurance annually instead of monthly.
Really? Why does that make a difference?
You'd be surprised how much those monthly installments can add up.
Oh, okay.
Many insurers charge interest on those payments, so paying in one lump sum up front can often save you a bit of cash.
That's a great tip. I never would have thought of that.
It's like bulk buying.
Yeah, like those bulk discounts you see at the supermarket. Buy more, save more.
Exactly.
I like it. Okay. Anything else?
And finally, don't forget to explore those discount opportunities.
Ooh, yes. Tell me about the discounts.
Some insurers offer special rates for students.
Okay.
Those who've completed advanced driving courses.
Great.
Or even for cars that are equipped with extra security features.
So it pays to be a good student, a skilled driver, and have a top-notch car alarm system.
It does.
Yeah. I like how this all ties together.
It all comes together.
Now, before we move on to the final stretch of this deep dive,
yes,
I'm curious, what stood out to you the most from all these money-saving strategies?
I think what's fascinating to me is the rise of telematics insurance.
Yeah.
It's a real game changer, especially for young drivers.
Yeah.
Allows them to break free from those stereotypical risk assessments, prove their safe driving habits.
Yeah.
Plus, it encourages a more mindful approach to driving.
Right.
Which benefits everyone on the road.
I agree. I think that's definitely one of the most interesting ones. But I also think those simple tips, like paying annually, shopping around for discounts, are often overlooked.
Yes, they are.
It can really make a difference.
Absolutely. It's about being proactive and informed.
Absolutely.
Now, before we wrap up this segment, I want to emphasize that this is just the tip of the iceberg.
Right.
There's so much more to explore in the world of car insurance.
You're right. We've covered a lot of ground, but there's always more insights to uncover.
Yes.
More strategies to explore. And more ways to navigate this complex world with confidence.
Yes.
So when we come back, we'll delve into some bonus tips.
Okay.
Wrap up this deep dive with a thought-provoking challenge.
Love it.
For all you road warriors out there, so stay tuned. Welcome back to our deep dive all about car insurance for those of you young drivers out there.
We've got some bonus tips.
Ooh, bonus tips. I love a bonus tip.
It's like a little extra treat.
Like finding hidden treasure. All right, what gems have we missed?
Well, the first one is a golden rule for anything finance-related. Shop around.
Okay.
Don't settle for the first insurance quote that you get.
Right.
Use comparison websites, talk to different insurers, explore all your options.
That is such a good point. It's so easy to just go with the first one you see.
It is tempting.
Yeah, but taking that time to compare can really save you a lot of money.
Yeah, hundreds of pounds potentially.
Absolutely. I've definitely learned that lesson the hard way in the past.
We've all been there.
Yeah, okay, so shop around, don't be lazy.
Exactly.
What's next?
Okay, this next tip might be a bit tough to swallow for some car enthusiasts out there.
I have a feeling this one might be directed at me and my inner speed demon.
Possibly.
Hit me with it.
Okay, the article advises resisting the urge to heavily modify your car.
Okay.
So while those tricked out rides might turn heads, they can also send your insurance premiums skyrocketing.
So why is that? Why do modifications affect those premiums so much?
Because they often make a car more expensive to repair or replace.
Right.
And some modifications, particularly those that increase a car's performance, can be seen as increasing the risk of accidents.
Right.
So a heavily modified car tends to raise those red flags for insurers.
So it's a bit of a trade-off. That souped-up engine might be fun to drive, but it comes with a price tag.
And it does.
Okay.
Makes sense. Anything else?
Okay, and this last one might seem obvious, but it's always worth repeating.
Okay.
Drive safely.
Good advice.
But how does that translate into lower insurance premiums?
Yeah.
Well, it all comes back to building up that no-claims bonus.
Right.
The longer you drive without any incidents, the lower those premiums will become.
So it really is a win-win situation.
It really is.
Amazing how all these tips connect back to being a responsible and mindful driver.
Yeah, it's not just about saving money.
Yeah.
It's about creating a safer environment for everyone.
Couldn't agree more.
Wow.
All right, so to wrap things up, we've explored the different types of coverage.
We've learned about all those money-saving strategies.
Yeah.
And even had some bonus tips thrown in for good measure.
We did.
What would you say is the key takeaway from all of this?
I think the biggest takeaway is that car insurance, especially for young drivers, doesn't have to be a daunting financial burden.
Right.
You can navigate this world with a little knowledge.
Absolutely.
Some savvy strategies. And a commitment to safe driving.
I completely agree. And I think that's what we really wanted to get across in this episode.
Yeah.
It's about taking control.
Empowering yourself.
Exactly. You have more control over your insurance costs than you might think.
100%.
So we have a final thought for you guys.
I do.
Something to ponder as you start your car insurance journey.
Okay.
We talked about the benefits of advanced driving courses.
Yes, things like Pass Plus.
Right.
For getting those discounts.
Yeah.
But what if it's more than just a discount? Ooh, tell me more. What if it's an opportunity to really invest in yourself? To enhance those driving skills? Boost your confidence behind the wheel and become a truly exceptional driver.
That's such a good point. It's not just about saving money.
Yeah.
It's about becoming a better driver.
Exactly.
So your challenge, listeners, is to explore the world of advanced driving courses in the UK.
Do it.
You might be surprised by what you discover.
You might.
Not just in terms of potential savings, but also personal growth.
Yes.
And a deeper understanding of driving.
It's a journey.
It is. And on that note, we'll wrap up this deep dive into car insurance for young drivers.
Thanks for joining us.
We hope you found it informative, maybe even a little bit inspiring, but most importantly, remember to stay safe, drive smart,
and enjoy the open road.
Thanks for listening, everyone.
Please subscribe to our channel for more videos.